Hi, and welcome to this edition of Tacoma Report. I'm Lane Fickey. Normally, this show is anchored by Laura Proctor and Angie Foster. We're keeping with the best practices recommended by the Tacoma Pierce County Health Department in social distancing due to the COVID-19 virus, so I'll be filling in this week. This allows both Angie and Laura to not have to come into the studio for this week's taping. We'll also not have an in-studio interview until we get word that the social distancing recommendation has been lifted. Recently, Mayor Victoria Woodards held a press conference with Tacoma Pierce County Health Department's Dr. Anthony Chen, Tacoma Public Schools Board President Scott Hines, and city staff to provide an update on Tacoma's evolving response to COVID-19. During the press conference, the mayor assured Tacoma residents that their local officials are doing everything necessary to protect the public during this current emergency.
Our paramount duty as a city is for the safety and healthiness of our residents. And what I want to assure Tacoma residents today is that we will get through this, and we will get through this together.
Wondering if you should get tested for COVID-19? The Tacoma Pierce County Health Department recommends calling your health care provider to determine if you should. People with a fever, cough, or shortness of breath, and who are at a higher risk for complications, including people age 60 and older, people with underlying health conditions, and pregnant women may qualify. Copays, deductibles, and cost shares have been waived for these tests. The city, Metro Parks Tacoma, and Tacoma Public Schools, along with many other community organizations, have been taking precautions and following the guidance of the Tacoma Pierce County Health Department to help slow the spread of this new coronavirus since late February. Governor Jay Inslee has also ordered a stay-at-home directive and canceled the majority of events to increase social distancing. With this, a lot of city services and facilities have changed how public interaction is taking place. City facilities, including the administrative offices at the Tacoma Municipal Building, are closed to the public until further notice. The lobby of Tacoma Public Utilities is also closed, as are all Tacoma Public Libraries. Metro Parks Tacoma has also announced many closures due to COVID-19. They include the Point Defiance Zoo and Aquarium, Northwest Trek, all 4 community centers, as well as the programs taking place there. The parks themselves are open, but the bathrooms, parking lots, playgrounds, and sports courts are closed. The Daffodil Festival, including the Grand Floral Parade, the Junior Daffodil Parade, and the Marine Parade, have also been canceled and will not be rescheduled. All jury trials for Tacoma Municipal Court through April 24th have been suspended, but these will be rescheduled. Parking is changing in downtown Tacoma. You will not have to pay for street parking. Pay station operations are being temporarily suspended, but parking enforcement will be checking on violations for parking in handicap locations without a valid permit. Things are changing daily due to COVID-19. Please go online and check out the organization's website to get the latest updates. Due to the coronavirus and the need to practice social distancing, the Tacoma Police Department has closed all 5 of its substations to the public until further notice. Police officers will continue to use the substations and serve the community as usual. But since the substations are staffed by volunteers, many of whom are retirees, the decision was made to close the substations to the public out of an abundance of caution for the volunteers' health. Now, to minimize the impact this change has on the community, the department has created a web page to help residents understand the best method for reporting crime. Visit cityoftacoma.org/reportcrime. The Beacon and Lighthouse Senior Centers have been temporarily closed. The city plans to reevaluate the closures in the near future. The closures are in response to COVID-19 and its impacts on people age 60 and over and those with underlying health concerns. The city and its partner, the Korean Women's Association, are continuing to reach out to program participants to identify their needs and offer support as possible. For more information about the closure, visit them online. In response to the City of Tacoma's COVID-19 state of emergency, Tacoma's Public Utility Board has approved the creation of an emergency assistance program for low-income customers. The new program will provide up to $1 million to support TPU customers whose incomes are within 200% of the federal poverty guidelines. The Emergency Assistance Program will provide a utility credit of up to $250 for eligible single-family households that can be applied towards TPU bills.
We recognize that this is an extraordinarily difficult time for many people in our community. And as a community partner, we want to be here to be able to provide somewhat of a relief valve to our customers as they struggle with these economic times. I'm pleased to report that the Board of Public Utilities and the Tacoma City Council have acted quickly and swiftly related to our ability to provide emergency assistance program funding to our residential customers. We will be providing that credit direct to your bill if you qualify, and we just look forward to finding other opportunities and ways that we can support the community during this difficult time.
For more information on this program and to learn how to apply online, go to mytpu.org/COVID-19 or call 253-502-8600. Another one of the many areas that are being affected by the COVID-19 virus are blood donations in the Tacoma-Pierce County area. Officials put out the word that blood supplies were getting small, and not surprising, the community has stepped up and helped out.
I want to thank the community for their outpouring of support in about the past week. We have solved our short-term problem with the blood supply. However, we are now looking into the second phase of this, so we're worried about the upcoming weeks and months of what our blood supply is going to look like. We've had about 50 blood drives get canceled in the past or in the next month, which makes up over 50% of our blood supply. So we are very concerned going into the upcoming months and weeks. We have definitely engineered in some new processes. We've made our disinfecting procedures much more robust. We've limited our capacity so that we can engineer in some more social distancing. Everyone has to know too that this is a place where healthy people come. There is limited risk with donation. This has been endorsed by both the FDA and the governor because we still have to maintain the blood supply in this crisis.
More information on the blood donation process and the different locations where you can give this life-saving gift can be found on the Cascade Regional Blood Services website. Due to the current conditions around COVID-19, the city's solid waste management department could experience impacts. This may result in collection schedule changes for both residential and commercial customers. Now, if collection schedules changes become necessary, the top priority will be the continued collection of curbside garbage. This may result in some customers experiencing delays in recycling, yard waste, and the call-to-haul collection services. Now, if delays occurs, customers are asked to leave waste containers in their designated location for regular collection. City staff will work to collect it within 1 week, including weekends of the scheduled collection day. Residents will be notified of schedule changes on the Recycle Coach app. Now, in addition to that, there will be limited access to the Tacoma Recovery and Transfer Center. There is no self-haul residential garbage, yard waste, or call-to-haul loads being accepted. The Recycle Center and Enviro House are also closed, as is the solid waste front office. But the household hazardous waste facility will remain open to residential customers. Essential commercial loads over 1,000 pounds will be accepted. Updates and information will be posted at cityoftacoma.org/solid waste, or you can call 253-502-2100 for more information. As we mentioned earlier, all branches of the Tacoma Public Library have been temporarily closed. In the midst of this closure, there are online resources available to all cardholders, and Tacoma Public School students can use their student ID number to access them as well. Some include streaming movies, downloadable ebooks, audiobooks, and more. To find out more about the closure and to view a list of these resources, visit tacomalibrary.org. The city has been working closely with its partners on how to best mitigate the impacts of COVID-19 on our business community, with the goal of helping Tacoma's businesses remain strong, viable, and resilient during these trying times. The city has set up a COVID-19 resources page on its economic development portal, makeittacoma.com, addressing business resilience, financial support, employer and employee resources, and health and public services. New information will be posted on this page periodically. The city has also heard from community members and businesses seeking help alleviating utility bill pressure and is stepping up efforts in that area for Tacoma Public Utilities residential and business customers. More information is available at mytpu.org. And finally, did you know that you can go to tacomapermits.org to apply for your permits in Tacoma? Well, you can. The site also has a resource center that can help people through the process. You'll be able to check your permit status and find out what permits are happening in your neighborhood. Go online anytime, even when city offices are closed. That's all the time we have on this edition of Tacoma Report. Information about city services is changing daily due to the COVID-19 virus. A great way to stay up to date with what's taking place with city services is by going to cityoftacoma.org. Until next time, I'm Lane Fickey. Thanks for watching.